and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Tuesday, June 7th, 2011. I'm Chip Ramsey with the Saturday Independent newspaper. In tonight's news, Mayor Troy Bisbee says that the city will work with Coffee County commissioners on a plan to modify payments due to a city settlement of a lawsuit last year. A Tullahoma minister known locally for his work to provide health care to the working poor is dead. And Manchester firemen have been working to help our neighbors in Alabama clean up after recent tornadoes in that area. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
Tullahoma Surgery Center is Tullahoma's newest and most complete surgical health care facility. The center combines state-of-the-art surgical care with efficient, affordable, and community-based outpatient service. The staff is committed to providing the highest quality care in a warm, personalized setting. The goal is to deliver excellent care and make your visit a pleasant experience. Tullahoma Surgery Center, the area's premier surgery center dedicated to outpatient surgery.
Tullahoma Drug has a gift for keeping well. You know about prescriptions, but there's so much more to tell. There's a gift for all occasions, for body, soul, and mind. Cards to show you care, gifts to show your kind. There are remedies and recipes and treats, you'll want to eat them. Stacks of books from famous cooks and spectacles to read them. Shades and frames, puzzles, games, dishes, plates, and mugs. We're a Tullahoma treasure. We are Tullahoma Drug.
This is J.D. Oliver here at the Smokehouse on Mont Eagle Mountain. My sisters Betsy, Nancy, and I'd like to thank you for supporting our family business for over 50 years.
Hello, this is Stella Parton, and I am standing here right in the middle of Jim Oliver's Smokehouse restaurant. But you need to come in here. We just got through doing a show. We also have a music scene going on here, and I want to invite you to come down because it is your mountain destination. Music on the Mountain in Mont Eagle, Tennessee.
My name's Betsy Oliver. I'm the kitchen manager here. We serve a lot of ribs and barbecue and fried chicken.
Hey, this is Sean Mayer, and I just want to let everybody know to stop in at the Smokehouse if you're ever on your way to Chattanooga or Nashville. They not only have a great gift shop, awesome food, great entertainment on Saturday nights, but beautiful cabins to stay in. Check it out.
Make the Smokehouse your mountain getaway destination. Stay in one of our 84 lodge rooms and 20 timber frame log cabins. Look around our trading posts and eat in our delicious restaurant. Enjoy music on the mountain every Saturday night featuring the best of Nashville. Our family hopes to see you this year at Jim Oliver Smokehouse.
Welcome back. Tullahoma Mayor Troy Bisbee says the city will likely work with Coffee County commissioners over a plan to modify scheduled payments to Tullahoma City school system during the fiscal year starting next month. This as county leaders struggle to deal with an estimated $2.1 million budget shortfall. Tullahoma school system is owed $1.75 million from Coffee County following a 2009 court decision that ruled that city schools had been underfunded by the county for several years. County commissioners say that an underperforming ambulance service, an increased jail and medical costs, and drop in revenue have created a budget shortfall. Some commissioners want to revise the school payment plan to avoid another county property tax increase. Tennessee's highway death toll was down this Memorial Day holiday weekend compared to last year. The Tennessee Highway Patrol says that 10 people died in vehicle crashes over the long holiday weekend this year. 13 died in crashes in 2010 and 16 were killed in accidents in 2009. 6 of this year's fatal crashes were single vehicle accidents and 3 accident victims were not using seatbelts. 4 of those who died were operating motorcycles while 1 pedestrian died during the holiday. THP says enhanced enforcement efforts and its Click It or Ticket seatbelt campaign may have contributed to the fatality drop. 26 Memorial Day highway deaths were recorded in 1993. 5 fatalities were reported in 2002, which is the fewest on record. A Tullahoma Methodist minister, best known locally for his work to help with medical needs for the poor, has died at the age of 81. Dr. Bill Starnes died Friday at his home after a lengthy illness. Starnes served as a Methodist minister for more than 50 years and served for 6 years as the senior minister at Tullahoma First United Methodist Church. He was co-founder of the Partners for Healing effort that opened in 2001. The program offers free medical care for the working poor and the uninsured. He served previously as president of Martin Methodist College in Pulaski. Starnes retired from the active ministry in 1996. He is survived by his wife and 5 children. Memorial services are set for 11 a.m. Wednesday morning at Tullahoma First United Methodist Church. And we'll be right back with more Newsleader on 6. Stay tuned.
If you think about it, this can be the difference between old-fashioned DSL and high-speed Charter internet. Charter gets to the good stuff faster. See just how fast the internet can be with Charter. It's way faster than DSL.
Everybody's in a business. A realtor helps build your family with a home to grow in. A doctor keeps you healthy and can fix a broken heart. An accountant keeps you on track for your future dreams. As a master IJO jeweler, Woodard's Diamond Showroom is a little of all of these because we're in the love business. We're there for your family's special times with regular happiness checkups and symbols of love. That's our business at Woodard's Diamond Showroom inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma.
At Hardin Regional Medical Center, we're taking healthcare to the next level. For nearly 50 years, Hardin Regional Medical Center has redefined quality healthcare throughout the region, from focusing on excellent customer service to pioneering new services and investing in industry-leading technology. At Hardin Regional Medical Center, we think the families in our area deserve the absolute best healthcare options available. So we're investing, we're improving, we're growing for you.
Stan McNabb is now the home of oil changes and tires for life. You heard right. When you purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle from any Stan McNabb dealership, you receive oil changes and tires for as long as you own your vehicle. This could save you hundreds, even thousands of dollars over the life of your vehicle. We appreciate our customers and are happy to offer these oil changes and tires for life. Peace of mind, guaranteed. And don't forget, if anyone can, Stan can.
Welcome back. Volunteers from the Manchester Fire Department have been helping out with our neighbors in Alabama to clean up storm debris caused by recent tornadoes. We spoke with Manchester Safety Commissioner Ross Simmons and some of his firemen about that effort. Here's video.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here today in Manchester, Tennessee, and we're speaking with the Commissioner of Safety, Ross Simmons, who has got some other important folks here with him. I'm going to let him introduce these people. Ross, the last time we spoke officially, you were here because you had just purchased a new fire engine, which we did the story on. And the story goes on beyond the purchase of that fire engine. Tell us what's happened since then.
Well, after we bought that one, we sold a fire engine and bought one, and then we sold another that we had a surplus. Mm-hmm. At that time, the fire department's had a high angle rescue team for a good while. We've kind of moved over from the high angle rescue to a storm rescue team. Mm-hmm. We took the money from the other fire truck that we sold and bought equipment, and we've been very successful so far. We've been down in Alabama and down in Georgia with the storm folks, and the folks I've got with me here today is my far right here is Gary Gazelle. He's a fireman here, and he actually got his starters down in Georgia with a connection that he had. I got Captain Joey Baumstein is next, and I've got Mark Reed. He's the crew chief for the fire department. He's going to be one of the people that actually head this team up out here. I got Scotty Peterson. He's a captain of the police department. He's going to be taking care of the police department's end of it. So this is a joint effort between Manchester Police and Fire Department.
And now these are you guys were down there helping clean up some tornado damage, I think, in Georgia. Is that correct, Gary?
That's correct.
Okay. And you had did you actually know some people that were?
No, sir. My wife and I had spent the weekend in Birmingham, mm-hmm. and we were traveling back, and we just happened to stop in Trenton. And when we pulled off the interstate, we saw the devastation. Mm-hmm. And we just drove around the courthouse square and happened to see the sheriff's department, and they had a command center set up there. So I just stopped to see if there was possibly anything that we could do. And the lady that I spoke to, Miss Vanessa, she almost was in tears and says, "Please come help." So when I heard that, I brought the information back to Joey, and from that point, we just got started.
At the time that you guys went to Georgia, you already had your program in progress. You'd already purchased equipment and such to go do this kind of thing. Is that correct?
The first couple of times we went, we'd already talked about the program, but our equipment had not got here. So each individual just brought their own chainsaws and gas and all that kind of stuff.
You guys have all spent some time there. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It was our total of 3 weeks and 2 or 3 days a week.
And how big was your crew? I think everybody was a volunteer, is that correct?
Everybody was a volunteer, and every day we'd have 10 to 15 people. And everybody was volunteering their time to go.
I know there was tremendous devastation there. Do you feel like that you really have made an impact and made some progress there?
Well, we have, for individual people, we made a lot of progress for them that they would still be struggling with. But if just someone that went in there that didn't know we'd been there, it'd be hard to tell we'd been there because there's just so much devastation. It just really.
One last question. The piece of the fire engine that you sold, where did it go to?
The fire engine that we sold, it was a surplus piece of equipment. What we did, instead of putting that out to bid just for everybody in the world, we put it out to our local volunteer fire departments, actually hoping one of them would buy it so it would still be here if we needed it. Well, Summitville Fire Department bought it, so if we need it, it's just a phone call away. We still got it.
That's an excellent way to do business. But thank you so much, guys, and congratulations on all the great work you do for our county.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
And with the price of gas these days, many folks are looking for some relief. Jim spoke recently with Scott Nee, who is the proud owner of a new smart car.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're speaking now with Scott Nee, and he has got a really different car, and they've had a whole collection of them here today. And Scott, tell us a little bit about this vehicle behind us, because it's kind of different.
It's a Smart 4.2. It's got a 1-liter engine. It can actually travel about 90 miles an hour down the interstate, and it is for 2 people. I've gotten as good as 46 miles to the gallon with the little car. I regularly hit 42 miles to the gallon. But it's a very fun car to drive. There's lots of places you can put this car that you can't put larger cars, and you can, it's basically a grocery getter, but I travel 70 miles a day when I drive it, and I haven't got a problem with it at all.
42 miles per gallon, that is just phenomenal.
It's a great gas mileage these days, and with the price of gas, anything you can do to save money, it's a good thing to do.
And it has a gasoline engine?
Yes, it's a 3-cylinder gas engine, and it gets up and goes. It's not a hot rod, but it's a very fun car to drive.
Have you had it at 90 miles an hour?
Well,
no police, this is off the record. Let's see, we have to give him immunity on this one.
Well, I drove it to Florida. We went to Florida for a 4-day weekend. It took everything we needed, and my brother asked me how it traveled when a truck passed me, and I was able to tell him, I don't know, because I never had one pass me.
This is Smart. Is that the model name?
Yes, it's Smart. It's actually built by Mercedes. The engine's Mitsubishi engine, but it is actually a Mercedes.
Oh, okay. All right. I think I hear the band about ready to crank up over here, so they're probably not going to be able to hear us. But Scott, thank you so much for talking to us. And how long have you had the car?
I've had it almost 2 years now.
Almost 2 years. So I think you're very pleased with it.
I couldn't be more pleased with it. It's a great car.
All right, Scott, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back after these messages. Stay tuned.
Our office used to look like this, but now with My Paper-Free Office from R.J. Young, it's easy. We've made all of our files electronic and stored them in our virtual filing cabinet, which gave us tons of space. And Bob here, a big promotion. Melissa can pull files in minutes and spends hours on Facebook. And Kyle's confidential files stay confidential.
We're not totally paper-free, right? Thank you.
My Paper-Free Office from R.J. Young. It's that easy.